Well, hello everybody. How you doing today? I am out to Potato Creek. We're going to go on another bike ride. It is a beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky, as you can see. Hopefully, it's about 60 degrees. My car said 60 as I pulled in here. It is about noon on Saturday, so you can see spring is really coming along, and we got a little breeze I can feel. Hopefully, once I get going, I won't get too cold. 59 is kind of my threshold. It's supposed to be about 67 this afternoon. So, riding this bike at 16 to 20 miles per hour and going at 59 or below, it gets kind of chilly. So, well, let's get the bike off the rack and we'll go for a ride and we'll see what we see. If there's anything good, I'll show it to you. If there's not, you might not see this. But anyways, I'm just practicing using my camera and making videos and stuff like that. So, and talking to the camera. How am I talking? Am I talking okay? Huh? Can you hear me out there? How's the microphone working? Anyways, that's what I'm doing. Trying to talk to the camera and get better at it, get better at editing, get better at filming, working the equipment. So someday when I do have something worth watching, it'll be recorded. So hang on and you'll see what I see. Well, here we are. We're out and about now. For those of you that watched my last video, you know that I had a flat tire and I had to push my bike for the last 2 miles of my bike ride. Well, here's a follow-up to that. I did take my bike to a local bike shop and he replaced both tubes, front and back. And while he was doing that, he noticed and he showed me that there was a hole in the back tire where I hit something. I don't know what we hit because it wasn't there, but it was about as big around as a pencil. And he asked me if I wanted a new tire. And I said, well, what do you think? And he said he's seen people put a tube in and it's worked fine. But he has also seen the tube work its way out through that hole and pinch and pops the tube. And I said, well, let's put a new tire on. So I got 2 tubes, 1 back tire, installation. I got adjustment of my brakes, my gears, and he did a great job. Very nice guy. He charged me $155 for everything, labor, and that was with a 10% discount because I'm a Notre Dame employee. So I am back in business and hopefully no more pop tire tubes for a while or ever. No more falling off the bike. No more pushing the bike. But anyways, let's get going and we're gonna ride up this way and just take a look around. I'm on the road right now. And we're going to go up to the cemetery, and the boat launch is up this way. Also, there's a horseman's campground up this way. And I think you'll see in a second a guy coming in with a horse. Right there. So let's head up this way and see what we can see. It is very windy right now in my ears, so I hope you're hearing all this. So hang on, and if there's anything good, I'll show you. Wow, you can see there's a lot of boaters down here today. This lake, I believe, doesn't allow gas motors, electric motors only. God, there's some Yeah, electric motors only. And you can't fish on the boat docks. Minimum largemouth bass has to be at least 14 inches, the sign says. Huh. That's okay. Anyways, let's continue on. You can see what the lake looks like. Kind of a nice lake. I've never been out on it, but I fished on smaller lakes that allowed gas motors, so I don't know. It's dammed up, man-made lake. I know that too. Quite a few boaters here. Okay, fishing pier is up that way, and as you can see, there is I don't know if you can see over the fence. There you go. There's a cemetery out there. Porter Cemetery. And the fishing pier is down that way. Okay. Well, we're back to the start of the bike trail. We're going to head left here and head up into the campground, the park store, more boat launch, boat rental. Yep. I'll let you guys go. Go ahead if you want. Okay. Okay. I'm glad I got to go first. So this is about 3.25 miles up into the main part of the park. Campground, camp store, there's a museum, there's cabins, there's boat rentals, bike rentals. It's a pretty nice park. I wish they would take this trail and extend it all the way down to the cemetery in that area. That would add a couple more miles on it. You wouldn't have to go on the road at all. But I don't know what their plans are. But first up here, we're gonna, this is just about a half a mile. We're gonna take a road to the right, and they're building a hotel up here. And we're gonna see how that's coming along. I looked on the intranet last night, and it said it's supposed to open up in 2026 or 2027. Now, last year when I was out here, I would say there was no way it was opening up in 2026. I was out here last fall, and they hardly had a foundation, but they might have worked all winter, who knows? So hang on, we'll show you what we see. Well, right up here on the left, you'll see the construction site. They got a big pile of dirt. They got some solar panels. Be interesting to see. Well, there it is. You can see what's going on from the, I guess this is maybe the back. Looks a lot farther than it did last year. The foundation is definitely done. I don't know. When I pulled up, a big bird took off of this nest up here. I don't know what it was. Wish I could have got a better look at it. But anyways, it looked like he might be a predator style bird of some sort. Let's see if we can see anything from the front. You can get a good view of the lake from here. Well, here's more of a look from the side. It's going to overlook the lake. I don't know how many rooms it's going to have. I'm going to go on a limb and say it probably has a restaurant of some sort. So it could be nice. So maybe someday I'll stay there just for fun. I don't mind staying places and checking them out. So hang on. Let's turn the camera off and we'll get back on the trail. Trail is just about a 2-minute ride up this road here, and get back on the trail and head towards the lakes, or the campgrounds. So we'll see you over there. Well, here we are. We're at Potato Creek. Yes, that's what it is, Potato Creek. See, the river's running pretty good. Got a little rapids there even. Potato Creek was, well, I've read it somewhere. I don't know if it's in here, but anyways, they dammed it up years ago. Put a dam in it to make the lakes. I'll tell you, the forest smells so clean. I can smell flowers as I go through here. It smells so fresh air. It's quite nice. And then we have a babbling brook, or a rushing stream. So anyways, we're going to get back on the bike and continue on. Okay, now we're into the hilly area. Didn't have much speed up. It kind of bogged down, but we got up. Okay, we made it to the end of the trail. This is the boat launch down here, but I see the boat launch is closed, not cold, closed, which is fine. I'm not gonna run a boat anyways. I have though. And there's people out fishing, enjoying the day. I don't know if they're catching anything. Probably not. Nope. There's the sound of disappointment because I think he had something. Anywho, let's get on. Let's continue on. I'm going to head up to the store, maybe buy a root beer if they got one. Okay, here's the nature center down here. Okay, let's go up to the general store. Okay, we're up in the cabin area. They have, I don't know how many cabins, 8 or 10 or more. Looks like there's quite a few people using them today. Good for them. I think I'm going to try that some weekend. Okay, we're going to go into the campground. Oh my. Okay, right up here's the dump stations, and they do it right here. Look at all the places to stop and dump your poop. Very nice setup. Oh my goodness. Oh, nice doggy. I didn't even see you. I was looking at the gooses.
They only got 2 or were there more?
I thought there was one back in here. When I first pulled up, maybe it...
You're right, there's one still back there moving around.
Okay. You think Mom's saying get up here?
Everybody's getting excited.
I'm gonna, oh, well, never mind.
You can go. Come on, buddy.
Well, this is gonna wrap up my bike ride for today. I'm not sure how many miles I've gone. My bike computer has turned off one time and it erased everything. But I probably rode, I'm gonna guess close to 20 miles. I do know it's almost 3 o'clock. I've been out here almost 3 hours. So I am ready to head home. I can tell you my butt hurts. So there's old Black Betty. We're gonna put this bike on the rack and get the heck out of Dodge. We made another safe trip, biking trip. Oh, thank goodness. Well, I hope you enjoyed this ride. If you see it, you know we made something good, or at least what I think good. If you don't see it, you know it was no good. So we're out of here. Bye-bye. Stop recording.